we're going to continue our Gamescom preview. And we're now going to talk about the third-party titles. And we're going to start with EA, which is having a live event on August 21st. EA. And of course, they're going to show FIFA 18 because football is big for some reason in Europe. And it is in Germany. So they're going to go crazy for FIFA.
Be smart.
18.
Smart sales. Smart marketing.
It's smart and it sells a lot because it's only the number one sport in the world for a reason.
Yeah, true. But
someday badminton will overtake that. My favorite sport, badminton.
Shut up.
I love badminton, Summer Olympics. Court all the matches. But EA did announce.
I like skeet shooting.
Skeet. What type of skeet shooting do you do when you do you practice a lot with your skeet shooting?
The one when I'm placed in first place. That's the one.
In first place?
Yes, I'm a winner.
So you're great at hitting moving targets.
I've been a winner in all my girlfriends. Relationships.
I cannot hit moving targets. So it has to be stationary. Not missionary. Stationary.
I know where we're going with this. Okay, get skeet shooting. Yeah.
From skeet shooting to Star Wars Battlefront 2, which is the same, right?
Yeah.
Some shooting lasers.
Gotta have aim.
So Battlefront 2, they did announce that they're going to show the Starfighter Assault mode. So space battles.
Very important.
Yes,
I think
it is.
It's awesome. I still want to hear more of the storyline mission that they have currently talks of. I wish they could show like a little
campaign, supposedly.
Yeah, like a campaign. I wish they could show. I don't know if they might show a snippet. That would be the place to do it too, with the many attendees there. It doesn't even have to be that big. It could be like a 30-second like snippet or something, just quick of some small minor campaign stuff. I've yet to see it.
During their live event, I hope they learned from E3 because that demonstration of the multiplayer was too fucking long.
It was too long.
I got bored. They had to go through all the stages, like 3 different stages.
I almost fell asleep.
I'm like, that was way too long of a fucking battle. I'd rather have them show 3 different battles and show what type of map. I know they wanted to show off the map.
And I don't know why they didn't do what they did with Battlefield 1 when they were showcasing a little bit. They had like Snoop Dogg and a bunch of like other celebrities playing, where they were just cutting off. Oh, we'll come back to this, and they're playing. And they showed a little bit, and they showed like how the game is and interactive with all these like celebrities and so forth. But it wasn't. It was condensed to like 5 minutes. Like it was like commercials. Like they were jumping to it. Oh, we'll come back to this. We'll continue showing another game. That's what they should have done instead of just like a 1 hour presentation of just Battlefield.
Yeah, it was straight up like a 20-minute battle, like 15 to 20 minutes.
It felt like 3 hours.
It felt like 3 hours, and please don't write like, oh, it was 12 minutes and 22 seconds or something. Like, it was way too long.
It felt long.
All right, it doesn't matter how long it was. It was way too fucking long. And I hope they clean that up and show some space battle, but a campaign mode would be nice.
Just like a snippet, just a little trailer. That's all you need.
So that they did announce, that is confirmed, the Starfighter Assault mode. More than likely, they might show the Battlefield 1 and the name of the star. I know they talked about that at E3. I know you're very excited. You're a big Battlefield fan.
Excited. The last time I logged into Battlefield 1, they were actually posting pictures of Battlefront because they helped develop the online capabilities and so forth for it. So they have been announcing the whole Gamescom thing. They have been announcing it. Once you log into Battlefield 1, you'll see the big poster, and they're like, it's been on display. So it's not like they're keeping quiet of it. So everybody who's playing Battlefield 1 knows to go check it out.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's been confirmed or not. I would, if I was EA, I would probably have like one of the maps in the name of the star on the floor.
Yeah,
for them
it would
play.
be smart. Yeah.
Again, get that word of mouth going on for the
it's
DLC.
One of the hugest DLCs to come out for that game. So
and that game's been a huge success.
Oh yeah, it keeps going. I'm still addicted. I've been playing as much as I can. It's been hard, but
and more than likely they will probably have the Need for Speed Payback as well on the floor. So that is EA. Again, they might have more games. Just speculation on some of these, some confirmed. Let's go to Ubisoft. So Ubisoft has confirmed these games will be there. Far Cry 5, Assassin's Creed Origins, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Just Dance 2017, which is Mo and I's jam. We love dancing.
No.
The Crew 2 and South Park: The Fractured Butthole. So that is Ubisoft, and they did say there have more than 300 gameplay stations on the floor. Over 300, but they have all those games, have all these fans, probably have 5 to 10 minute gameplay for each one, have a little fast rotation. So out of those games that they officially announced, what are you looking forward to? Seeing more?
Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones.
Maybe they
That'll
keep it in
probably
a
be
secret.
E3 next year.
Keeping it a secret, maybe.
Keeping it a secret, though.
Probably a little snippet, something different they want to show off. Who knows? Sometimes these developers keep something hidden where they don't want to show up everything and just wait for that last minute and surprise the hell out of everybody. So.
Far Cry 5 had a great E3 showing, I believe. They showed that gameplay. I thought that looked fantastic.
Very impressive.
So I hope they show another side quest or another quest with Far Cry 5.
Going a little bit deeper with the storyline missions and so forth.
Assassin's Creed Origins, stay away from side quests. Show the main quest, please. In our last episode, we talked about Assassin's Creed Origins gameplay impressions.
Blocks?
And we were a little disappointed.
I was.
In the side quest. Like, what's mine is yours, or what's yours is mine, that name of that side quest. It was not, it was a side quest, we understand. It was not very exciting. So hopefully they show some exciting missions. And again, show some other colorful levels that bring out that 4K. Because they've been promoting it at E3. They were promoting it doing these videos. 4K. Assassin's Creed might not be the best.
For 4K. Because I saw it in 4K. And I was like, this is 4K?
Because even the videos in E3, this not besides side quests, those were in 4K as well. And I still was not impressed. But I do understand that color palette, the type of architecture might not pop.
Well, were you watching it while the sun was up and the glare was good?
Yeah, the glare coming through the TV.
Might brighten up the colors a little bit for you.
And the Crew 2, curious, I bought the first Crew for my wife. She loves the racing games. So we got that. We'll see with the Crew 2 if they show even more the gameplay.
I still don't know what it is. I know it's like racing and stuff, but I don't know.
In land, sea, and air. And Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Yes.
I know you would be picking that up.
Like a strategy, RPG element game, so that was a good twist. I'm very excited for that.
And that is Ubisoft, what they have. Bethesda. So they have some big games in October. The Evil Within 2, October 13th, and Wolfenstein 2, October 27th. I know you'll be picking up both of those games.
Both, yes. So skipping over Assassin's Creed for now until I see reviews. These are some of the games that I will be picking up. I believe for Gamescom they will be showing a little bit of gameplay for the Evil Within.
Yep. Some more gameplay.
Yeah. Some
because E3 was
it was a trailer.
It was a trailer. They showed some, but the actual gameplay.
But an actual little stage here stuff that they've changed, or tweaked, or even perfected. I think they will show it here. I think it's smart because it's only a couple months away from it being released. I know Wolfenstein we saw a lot of what it has to offer. We're excited. I mean, I'm excited just for the comical sense that I want to be on drugs the character. Either or.
You want to be on drugs?
Mushrooms, whatever.
What's in your drink, bro?
Alcohol.
What do you got in there? Hopefully they make a Skyrim announcement for the Switch.
Think that'll happen?
Don't hold my breath.
Do you think that'll happen? Because they've been talking about that for a while.
Yeah, they have been. That's why I hope PSVR is there so they actually make that announcement of when that will be in Doom and Skyrim. Hopefully that is available in VR to get more. I'm very excited. Doom I am picking up. I love Doom. Skyrim.
Doom is great.
If you haven't watched our previous videos, Skyrim, I am terrified to play in VR because if I start playing that in virtual reality, I am not coming back.
We've lost him.
It's going to be Inception. That will be my reality. Is Tamriel and Skyrim. I will be playing that, and I will never come back.
You start modding the hell out of Skyrim, it's just a different world.
So I'm terrified of even starting that, because that will be incredible. If I don't puke by the time. The only game I've ever got nauseous is Robinson the Journey. That's the only VR game I actually puked.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Robinson the Journey.
never
I got it. I actually vomited. Resident Evil. I didn't get like too nauseous. I took breaks like every 45 minutes because that game freaked the shit out of me. But that was the only game that really gets me nauseous. Is Robinson the Journey. I don't know why. You move fucking slow. I might need to adjust. Farpoint. I didn't get nauseous. I took breaks in VR. Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. So that they might be showing that as well with Bethesda. That's September 15th. So those are two. That's more of a DLC. Believe it's a standalone.
Standalone DLC.
Like the same thing with the Lost Legacy.
It seemed like it was with separate characters or something like that.
Because in Battlefield 1, you're gonna need the actual disc. That's an actual DLC.
Yes,
you need
it is an actual
game.
You need the original game. So
that's Bethesda. Then Activision. They have their two big games, Call of Duty World War II and Destiny 2. So Destiny 2 releases September 6th, Call of Duty November 3rd. And those will probably be the top two or one of the top selling games of the fall, and Call of Duty probably of the year. Call of Duty 2 World War II and Destiny 2, what more do you want to see from those titles? Because Destiny 2, are those games that you're already going to pick up?
We're going to pick up Destiny 2 to give it its being a longtime Destiny player, it should, even though they kind of fucked over the last few of the DLCs or whatever, we're picking it up so I can give my full assessment of the actual game. I've been playing it since day one. I was one of those day one. I was beta actually for that game. So for the first Destiny, I skipped over the beta on this one, but I'll give my first full review and stuff once we pick it up and once I get my hands on it. So yes, I'll pick it up just to see if they improved and if they've changed what they're supposed to change and improve on that whole lot. I mean, I can't say fuck you Destiny if I haven't experienced it.
Oh, I'll say it. Fuck you, Destiny. No. I only played the first 2 weeks.
But you experienced it.
Not a big Destiny fan. That's why.
But you tried it.
I want to play Destiny 2 just so I can say fuck you, Destiny 2. But I'm open. I had high hopes for the first one. It burned me.
No.
I'm going to come in with medium expectations.
And with Call of Duty, I mean...
when was the last Call of Duty that you purchased?
Ghost.
Jesus.
I hated it.
So no wonder that was the last Call of Duty that you bought.
Ghost was...
That was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And
I even played the... What's it called? I played so many of them. Some Modern Warfare ones too. But I was just never... I was the original Call of Duty player that loved that World War II setting. That's where I came from. I came from the first Call of Duties, the 1 and 2 and Allied Assault and all those. Even before Call of Duty, I was the guy playing Medal of Honor. I love those games. So with this one coming out, I'm kind of intrigued. I might pick it up.
Going back to its roots.
The thing is, I think that Battlefield is going to win me over on that competition. So I don't know how much time I would actually spend on Call of Duty.
In Destiny 2, they showed a lot of video recently, last few months, a lot of it. So we'll see what they have on the show floor. But those are probably going to be very busy, Activision. A lot of fans will probably be wanting to play Call of Duty and Destiny 2.
They will see the big changes. So the Call of Duty that I saw, that they showcased at E3, was not the Call of Duty I was expecting. And that's a good thing for me. I've seen a lot of the other Call of Duties. Was not impressed. I didn't like the new ones. So, and I tried them.
So out of all these titles, we're just going with those EA, Ubisoft, Bethesda, and Activision. Which game do you want to see that you're on the fence with? On the fence with person that you want to see more of that needs to have a great showing to put you like, that's the game I'm going to buy. Which one?
Battlefront.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that space battle, it better deliver?
Yeah, I want the variation.
And a campaign.
I want a variation of campaign, everything.
Because you didn't buy the first one, right? The first
I
Battlefront?
did not. I actually held off after I didn't hear a lot of the news, and they kind of went dark for a little bit, and then okay, we're going to make this exciting. But then I only kept seeing the same maps over and over again. I was like, there's something going on here that does not sound right. So I held off, and then the review came out, and I was like, oh, shit. We were getting ready. I had it pre-ordered, and I did not pick it up. I had them give me my money back. two copies. So how they wanted to play.
It looks beautiful, but I got burned on that first one.
So
because the majority of the other games, like Far Cry 5, I'm gonna be purchasing day one.
Yeah. After watching that game, there's nothing more for me to expect. I'm like, I know, I want it. It's done.
Battlefront 2, I'm leaning towards. I will be purchasing that November 17th on day one as well. They just need to have like a shit showing for me not to even want to see it. For me, Assassin's Creed Origins, that needs to have a big showing. Every time I see more video, just my interest keeps decreasing. October 27th is a very big day. It has Super Mario Odyssey, Wolfenstein 2, and Assassin's Creed Origins. Super Mario Odyssey is day one. I'm buying October 27th. Wolfenstein 2, probably get that later on for Christmas, because I'm trying to play all the other games in November. Assassin's Creed Origins is the one that I'm now not sure. I've only played the first Assassin's Creed, but I love the Egypt settings, get me excited.
Wolfenstein day one for me, and Mario Odyssey day one for me as well. So
be a very busy day.
Yeah.
So it would be Assassin's Creed would need to have a showing and see what the feedback they get from the fans.
Yeah.
And again, that 4K. Make or break.
Oof.
We'll see.
It's tough.
They get some more exciting quests. So that is our take on the third-party games at Gamescom. Please let us know which game you're most excited to see more of, and which one needs to have a great showing for you to get your interest to purchase the game.